Colossians 2 and 4. Somebody's asked, you just explain it. I'll read the verse for you. I tell you this so that no one may deceive you by fine-sounding arguments. Could you just probably explain it a bit more in depth, if that's all right?
Sure. Colossians 2 verses?
Verse 4. I tell you this so that no one may deceive you by fine-sounding arguments. Deceiving by fine-sounding arguments.
Okay, I'm gonna share that on screen. Just give me a moment.
Please, no problem.
Yeah. So fine-sounding arguments basically are philosophies of the world. Give me a moment there. Okay. Is this the particular verse?
2:4. Yes. Right.
Yes, 2:4. So I tell you this so that no one may deceive you by fine-sounding arguments. Now, in the ancient world, around this time when Paul is writing, there used to be a group of preachers called as itinerant preachers who went from one place to another. These were predominantly Greek preachers that peddled what is called as Greek philosophies, oftentimes Stoic philosophy. And the Stoic preachers would go from city to city, town to town, gather people in the marketplace, which is called the agora, and they will give their arguments about things that they thought were spiritual things and philosophical things and truths. Okay. These people were people that were trained in rhetoric, which is the study of how to present arguments in very systematic ways. So these were the philosophers of those days. Okay. And oftentimes when somebody is sitting and listening to them with all of the styles in delivery, with their intonation, with their dramatization, and with their allegories, and with their stories, and with their points, their arguments would often sound very fine to the ones that are hearing. And if you are not a deep thinker yourself, if you're not rooted properly in the truth, there are chances that you can be swept off your feet. Because these preachers did not follow any ethics. They often mixed lies and they said things because that was their profession. And by the end of their talk, they will get paid and move to another city. Okay, so this is what fine-sounding philosophical arguments back in the day actually meant. Okay, and Paul is saying, be on your red alert against these false ideas, false philosophies, false doctrines that are being preached against the truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that's why he says, be rooted. If you're not firmly rooted in your faith in Christ, you will be swept away by these things. Hope that helps.